Hey, this is Ramon, Channels Alpha 4, and I'm going to give you broad overviews of collections that I have. So my first collection is going to be ancient texts. So we have the Dead Sea Scrolls, which is really good and interesting if you want to see what's going on. This one is not the current. This one I believe is, what edition is this one? It's the revised edition, but I don't think this is updated. This is 2004, and there have been findings, I think, since 2004. There's a new revised version of the complete Dead Sea Scrolls. I highly recommend this. Okay, I think there's a distilled version called the Dead Sea Scroll Bible that will give you just the religious parts of this text, but these are really good if you want to understand the broader context of ancient Semitic biblical ideas. The Atrahasis is a great book. Funnily enough, you can only really find copies for laymen, non-academics, from religious websites. So that's an interesting thing. For instance, back here it says Bible, Old Testament stories, but it says ancient Hebrew deluge story, but this is actually, I think, Akkadian. Yeah, I think this is Akkadian. Then you have Babylonian and Sumerian with the Enuma Elish, which is the story of creation, and you'll see all the characters and demons and monsters and devils of the Old Testament. You'll see them in here as the good guys, so that's an interesting thing. The Epic of Gilgamesh, which is relevant to almost anything having to do with Mesopotamia. So if you're going to read the Old Testament, or you're just into mythology and you want to see what myths were around before Hercules, this is where you go. This guy actually existed, by the way. He was a king. The stuff that he did in here probably didn't happen, but the guy at least was, or at least supposedly is reportedly real. And then you have the Gnostic Bible. Okay, so the Gnostics are a sect of Christianity that died out a long time ago. Is all the texts in here actually Gnostic texts? I don't actually think so. I think it's a collection of different banned Bibles, and I'm going based off of, who's the guy who does this? William Barstone and Marvin Meyer are the ones who did this collection. So there are probably other books, and there are probably different versions of the Gnostic, but it's interesting to have. Anyway, if you want a broader context for ancient Mesopotamian mythology and Semitic mythology, those are the books to get. I highly recommend them. They're very entertaining. I absolutely love these three in particular. The Epic of Gilgamesh, the Atrahasis, and the Enuma Elish are very good. And the Epic of Gilgamesh is very entertaining, holds up very well. Peace.